goal of the UX Summit is to have a community when we can talk about all these things that we care about and we're super nerdy about in a safe space, and really talk about sometimes the difficult topics, inclusion, accessibility, and how we can move forward to be better for our players.
Super exciting for us to host this event because of how many communities it brings together. It's one of the few events that focuses on the UX discipline, and especially UX design and games. And so there aren't a lot of resources out there for games UX, and this is one of the venues that people can come together and network and talk about that.
It feels so real to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for being here.
We had these principles in place. We really wanted to keep ourselves honest. The talks are always becoming more and more mature in terms of we're not just talking about stuff that's kind of in its infancy of thinking about the importance of UX. We're kind of diving further, and we're talking about stuff that's really broader than just UX, and it's actually really big problems that are relevant to folks in all of gaming, even outside of gaming sometimes.
I was thinking about my mom, and I developed the first point-and-click interface adventure game, and I did it in order to make it more accessible for more people.
I care a lot about the things that I do, and I was able to advocate so that I could deliver the quality that I would be proud of.
This is my first year, and people have just been so nice, and I'm really happy that I could have this be my first extremely social event in a long time. I feel like people have been so welcoming, and it has reduced my anxious feelings about being in crowds by 1,000%. So I am just grateful for the organizers and all the attendees because they are just so kind.
We're hoping that they come away from the class with some concrete ways that they can help enable their team to create UI for a live service game, and how they can do that in a sustainable fashion.
It is interesting to share your successes and even failures along the way with groups of your peers, and to see how people respond to that, if they share in the same experiences.
What I hope people to gain from this is gaining a great network of other people in their community of disciplines. That way they can understand where things are at today and also where things are going.